Welcome back. Today is fermentation day 11. So the fermentation is going on a little bit longer than what it typically does, but anything with a fermentation between 7 to 14 days is pretty much typical. So we really are right in the middle of that ballpark. And this fermentation is pretty much done at this point. There's just a little bit of bubbling going on, and we're almost ready for the stage where we're going to combine that gallon jug with this one here and carry on with the next steps of the process. So right now we're going to just measure the specific gravity and see where we're at. And we did start with clean equipment like we always do. It's really important that you sanitize your equipment. Anything that makes contact with that wine needs to be sanitized. Okay, and we'll put the hydrometer back in there again and see where we're at. Okay, our specific gravity is right around 0.995. Okay, so this tells us pretty much that the fermentation is done. There is a little bit of bubbling still. That could be off-gassing, or there could be just a small amount of residual sugar in there. But in any case, we're going to just let it sit for a couple more days. It's not going to hurt it. And pour this back inside. And the next time you see us, we're going to probably be combining these two together. And we're going to take a little bit of break. We're going to take a short break. We're going to clean the equipment, and then we're going to check the red wine must at this point. Okay, welcome back. I just wanted to address one of the questions that somebody might have about the air gap that's in here when the fermentation is pretty much done. So there's still an awful lot of dissolved CO2 within that wine that is protecting it from the oxygen. And there's also a layer of CO2 in this air gap isn't air, this is actually carbon dioxide. So there's no risk of any kind of oxidization happening in there at this point. And the same holds true with the red wine that we're going to do right now. That CO2 layer that's on the top of that fermentation pail, or the primary fermenter, is protecting the wine from any oxidization, along with the huge amounts of dissolved CO2 that's still in that wine. So we're going to go over here, take a look at our red wine here, and it really is wine at this point. You can see that bag has almost zero CO2 in it. It's pretty much just sitting on top there. There's a little bit in there, but this one looks like it's almost pretty much finished at this point as well.
Smells good.
Yeah, it smells like red wine, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Okay, so we're going to take a sample of this one as well with our freshly cleaned equipment. And this one has been a little bit further behind the white one for some reason. So I expect it might not be quite as low in the SG level as the white is, but we'll see what happens here. This thing knows I'm trying to do a video. Okay. So the SG on this one is 0.996. So again, it's pretty much done too. Again, in another couple days, we're going to take this and combine everything. And record those values in your book. So the next time you see me, we will be combining these into one carboy for the whites, and the red's going to go into a carboy as well, and we will video that process for you at that point. So thank you for joining us, and click on the box if this is the first time watching. Click on this box up here, and that'll take you to our complete series of this winemaking series. Thank you for joining us. Bye.